Welcome back, dear viewers, and now we are joined over the phone by Dr. Hassan Shabaan, a political analyst. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Great. So, Dr. Hassan, President Fattah al-Sisi welcomed world leaders who arrived in Egypt to participate at the Sharm el-Sheikh Peace Summit. How do you see the significance of Egypt hosting such an historical event?
Egypt started this peace mission so many decades ago. Our late President Anwar Sadat actually started this peace process.
Yes.
And I'm very happy that our President, President Sisi, is resuming our journey to achieve final peace in the Middle East. Hopefully, this is the start of a new era, and the completion that we will complete the mission that we've started almost 40 years ago. So actually, what's happening today, Egypt is making history again. It's restoring its role in the Middle East as a peacemaker, and you know, I hope that all the parties involved in this conference today and tomorrow will appreciate and support the Egyptian role in the fact that you only will have peace if we have a Palestinian state on Palestinian ground, and Israel then will be welcomed in the area as a member in the area, a peace-loving country, and we stop all the aggression in the area.
Yes, Dr. Hassan, how would the participation of a host of leaders help in granting the success of the talks to end the war, as we have nearly 20 countries and many international organizations taking part in this summit?
The significance of having this conference in Sinai is Sinai for a long time was a field of battle. Today Sinai hosts this very honorable group of presidents and organizations. We're not really hosting them on a battlefield ground. We're hosting them in a peace mission. This is a peace-loving country. Sharm el-Sheikh is a symbol for, peace. We actually, from this point on, all the international community represented by all these presidents should be able to support Mr. President, Mr. Trump's plan for peace. We really appreciate Mr. Donald Trump's plan to make peace in the Middle East. Hopefully his visit to the Middle East, and especially to Egypt, will make him be able to see Sinai was a battlefield. Today Sinai is hosting Mr. Trump. I hope in the future, after we rebuild Gaza and establish the new authority in Gaza and get get peace in Gaza, then Mr. Donald Trump will visit Gaza as an independent part of the Palestinian nation.
Yes. Also, President Fattah al-Sisi decided to grant U.S. President Donald Trump the Nile Medal in appreciation of his peace efforts. How do you see this move by President Fattah al-Sisi, as we all know also that this is the first visit by the U.S. President to Egypt?
You see, when we signed the Camp David Accord with Israel a long time ago, the U.S. was hoping to see other process, continuation of the peace process.
Yes.
And, they had a certain dream about the Middle East. Unfortunately, the death of President Sadat actually delayed, this process. I think today, President Sisi is resuming the uprise of this dream that late President Sadat had. So actually, this is a golden chance for all the countries that participated in this Congress to actually establish everlasting peace. We're not in Sharm el-Sheikh to resolve a problem of hostages or a ceasefire. No, no. We want something, a treaty that all the countries in the Middle East will sign, represented in the Arab League actually. Everybody in the Middle East will appreciate signing such an agreement to make peace and put aside the armaments and the gun and the violence and I think it became obvious that after 2 years of fighting, Israel will not be able to wipe out a nation. The genocide policy that Israel tried to implement in Gaza will not work out. You cannot really commit such a crime and get away with it. I think enough is enough, and the exchange of hostages is done, and everybody is honoring his whatever he actually agreed to do. And I think with the umbrella that the U.S. is making, I think the Middle East will have peace under the commitment of the American president.
Yes. So, Dr. Hassan, one final question about the role that expected to be played by Europe and its leaders in supporting peace efforts and in reconstructing Gaza. How do you see the role of European leaders and countries?
Well, I think Gaza suffered a lot. I think in order to restore the Gaza again, there will be a lot of aid from the European countries. I think the existence of international organizations in the Gaza area will actually help the world, or the people who did not really know about the Palestinian cause, what is the word Palestine means, and maybe the Palestinians paid a very dear price. Children and women and young people died, the demolishing of a huge number of buildings. But finally, the price of freedom and independence was paid. So I think the Palestinians will deserve to have an independent nation, regardless whether it's it will not be allowed to use armament or have an army or whatever, but we will welcome dear Palestine finally as an independent nation soon, with the American help actually.
Yes, I'd like to thank you, Dr. Hassan Shabaan, political analyst. Thank you, sir, for being with us. The viewers, short break, and we'll be back to resume our special coverage for Gaza peace talks in Sharm el-Sheikh.